Right, and you mentioned a number, 14,000 estimated transgender service members are serving in the U.S. military. Of that, 8,900 are in active component. The rest are in selected reserve. Do you think that number is high, Peter?
I think that number probably is high. It's based on a survey. It's not based on actual direct reporting from all members of the force as to their gender identity. But one thing to know, just for your viewers to put this in perspective, I don't think that the media has given enough attention to the fact that if we accept the numbers that are in the Defense Department report, then actually what the Trump-Mattis policy is saying is that 9 out of 10 transgender service members are free to continue to serve as long as they abide by the same standards that apply to every other service member. And the idea that everyone who's transgender is being kicked out of the military, or would be if this policy took effect, is not true if we accept the numbers in that report, and if we accept the definitions of transgender and gender dysphoria that Aaron shared with us earlier.
Now, interestingly enough, your executive vice president of the FRC is retired Lieutenant General Jerry Boykin, and he has stated that Secretary Mattis and Congress need to ensure the priorities of the U.S. Armed Forces remain those that the Secretary has outlined: mission readiness, combat proficiency, and combat effectiveness.
Well, I absolutely agree with that. And this is, again, I'll state an opinion. I know that Aaron may disagree with it, but my opinion is that when the policy was changed under the Obama administration by Defense Secretary Ash Carter, that the motivation for that change was political. It was not medical. It was to use the military as an instrument for social engineering, to force the greater acceptance of the transgender movement in the larger society. So I think that Secretary Mattis and President Trump have returned to the appropriate priorities. And I want to come back and just make a comment about the cost. For example, sure. There's no question that the cost of transgender care as a percentage of the total health care provided by the military is very small. But we need to also look at it on the individual level. And the Defense Department report said that those who have been diagnosed with gender dysphoria thus far have medical costs that are 300%, 3 times higher than those of other service members. I think it raises a serious question of fairness when we devote those extra resources to this tiny population.